At the beginning of the film, it is seen that an alien has completely destroyed the moon. Then the view of school is shown. There are the uninteresting students, who know hardly anything. The school allocates them to a class with only failures. Everyone was disturbed by their attitude, and they used to mock them. Even they were not allowed to take classes at that school. And an old room near the mountain, which was their classroom. The viewers will be shocked to know who their teacher is, because it is the same alien that destroyed the moon. Why is this alien their teacher? It will be clicking in the minds of viewers. Actually, that alien had signed a contract with school management saying that I would teach the students for 10 years. He says to the school management that students are too mischievous according to you, and it is quite possible that they may fire me within this year. But I also give my word to you that I will never harm them. If they make me leave the class or hit me, I will leave forever. There is also an assistant teacher in this class, who used to train the class. He was also the perfect soldier. He explains to the class that it is their mission to kill this alien. This mighty alien is your enemy. Never take pity on it. You all will have to resent it, so we may protect our world. And if there is a person who will resent or end it, he will be awarded 10 million yen. The assistant teacher informs me that his running speed is very high, and you will never be able to capture it. But try your best. That assistant or soldier has a box with the trendy weapons. But such things do not affect the alien. He fires his gun at his duplicate, lifting a gun. His duplicate falls down after breakage, and it feels no pain. Here it is revealed how mighty he was. He also has another capability, as his limbs are used to regenerate. But there is also a disadvantage to this, as its speed will continue to decrease with the usage of power employed to regenerate. The next day was the first day of the students' class with this alien, and all begin to shoot it according to their ways, but no bullet shoots this alien. The government also selects a perfect assistant for that class. She was also skilled in shooting. There was also a student named Nagisa in the classroom. He used to write something about that alien teacher in his diary. So he may kill that alien teacher by applying the written ideas. At the same time, some boys say to him, "Come there, join our team, we will kill him together." They send him to the alien, giving him a knife, as he is going to stab that alien, going to him. Then that alien observes the explosive weapon in the possession of that boy, and that explosive weapon is exploded in it. It was appearing as if an alien had died. Those boys were also very excited that they would get a reward. They observe that Nagisa has a mysterious coating on him. He did not receive any harm due to the explosion. They glimpse the alien teacher as they are witnessing that coating. It means he was not dead, and the coating was the skin of that alien, which he used to remove it every year. Being furious, his complexion begins to change. He says to the students, "You did not do what was written in our contract. You were only allowed to kill me by firing your gun. But you committed a mistake by using the explosive weapon." He threatens that I will not harm you if you commit it again, but I will harm one of your family members. Remember, I will carry it out. The next day, it is seen that the same students are firing the gun on an alien while setting it in a net. But that alien teacher was also letting them miss their gunfire. The assistant teacher was observing this, standing there. Then a new student approaches. He was sent here because of a dispute. Otherwise, he was a brilliant student. He directly goes to that alien teacher. He gesticulates to shake his hand with it. The alien also moved its hand to shake with him. That student had set the blades in his hand, so the alien's tentacles were wounded. He was the first boy to succeed in harming that alien. It means he was really quick-witted. Time passed, and he attempted to kill that teacher in different ways. But the alien did not do any harm. One day, he is seated at a place, and Nagisa is also there. Nagisa asks him, "Why have you been sent here?" That boy says, "I have been a brilliant student and the favorite of my teacher. One day I observed that my classmate was beating badly on your class student. I disagreed with my classmate to save your class, and I was observed doing so." He further says, "No one trusted my words, and I was considered troublesome. Even my class teacher did not support me." He says, "I'm disheartened due to this, so I don't honor teachers now. So I have been sent here." They are still conversing, and then that alien teacher arrives there. That talented student asks, "Are you among good teachers who support the students in trouble, or among incompetent teachers who never care about their students?" Saying it, he jumps off the mountain. He also had a gun, which he was going to fire on the alien teacher. The alien teacher also jumps off after him and creates a web, transforming itself. That was covered in the surroundings of the ditch. That talented student falls over it and says to the alien teacher, "You proved a good teacher." Now it is seen that 2 months have passed since the moon was destroyed. But the government has still not taken any action. This alien teacher is living in Japan right now, and the foreign countries were attacking Japan with missiles to kill it. But this alien teacher prevents those missiles from hitting itself. On the other side, that assistant teacher is shown talking with the army chief. He says to him that this class's students are brave enough to fight with it collaboratively. "So I'm enrolling one more student in their class." The next day, that student is observed in the classroom. But he was not a human being, but an artificial intelligence. It was in the box, and many weapons were set with it. Actually, it had been created to kill that alien teacher. That robot starts firing quickly without alarming as soon as that teacher appears before it. Consequently, other kids also hide themselves under the chairs, as they may not be injured by any gunshot. All students are infuriated. Our assigned work has been performed by us. Why had this robot been sent? There is also a threat to our dignity because of it, and they chain it. The alien goes to the robot and says, "Look, you showed wrath upon your arrival, and the students are scared of you. If you really want to target me, then have you ever heard? Union is strength. First of all, you must befriend other students. Then target me together. You may find triumph in it." It is noticed in the coming days that the robot sends a message to every student's cell phone. Reading it, all students consider that robot favorable, and they are gradually befriended. The next day, the class starts and we observe one more new student, and he was continuously saying it, "I am very strong, I am very strong." At the same time, his trainer also approaches. He tells me that I have taught him skillfully. Then that new student begins to speak out, that alien teacher is my sibling, because we are flesh and blood. In spite of this, I will end it in order to prove that I am stronger than it. Then a fight begins between them in the classroom. That new student also grows tentacles. Witnessing it, the alien teacher is left shocked. There is a tough battle between them. Then the alien teacher wounds his tentacles. Meanwhile, the mentor of the new student says while arriving there, "You will not lose your faith. You will have to train yourself again." Then it is observed that all students ask the new teacher before coming there, "Why have you sent them into our classroom?" He says that there is a cause behind it that I cannot reveal before all of you. But I can just tell that I came here to destroy the world. You will be a winner if you kill me before it. But I will be a winner I defeat you before it. And I will destroy the world. He says to the students, "Stay with me for the whole week, and the training classes will be taken by me." Being powerful and speedy, he taught each student at a time, going through them sequentially. Contrarily, the government is checking the reports from this classroom. He does not discover any improvement in this classroom, so he sends another soldier in place of the ex-assistant. Now that soldiers are shown training the students, then a girl named Krish approaches during the training. She says that I cannot do it more. Then that soldier begins to hit her. "Get up, You will have to carry it out. Then their previous trainer catches the hand of the other trainer to stop him. The second trainer says to him, "If you have a particular person who can defeat me, just send. I will leave without uttering a single word." That ex-soldier used to trust Nagisa, so he selects him and says, "You will confront him." He is given a knife and instructed to stab him with it. At the beginning, he gets confused. Then he says, "It is just a challenge." Now the fight begins between them, and he immediately targets his neck with a knife after falling down. The other trainer does not accept his defeat when he realizes it. He says, "Fight with me again." But Nagisa does not get ready, so that trainer leaves in anger. All the students were feeling excitement and saying, "You did it." Then it is seen that the ex-assistant teacher is talking with the alien teacher. Nagisa is very talented, even though he is in the class of losers. He possesses many abilities. He may be a good assassin. On the following day, it is observed that it is raining, and the behavior of the alien teacher is also mysterious. Nagisa observes that its body is swelling due to the rainwater, and he also writes down this fact in his diary. The next day, it is seen that all students say at the beginning of the class that they are feeling bored. We will never be able to get the point, nor will we be able to kill this alien. Suddenly, they think that if we defeat it, we will get a lot of money, which is enough to change our lives. And the alien says to the government-hired assassin, "Will you take your steps back after an attack? There will not be an alternative plan. Have you no other weapon that you can use to target me?" He asks the same question of the trainer. The trainer replies, "The good assassin is one who never accepts his defeat." And he stands even for the second time. The alien teacher says, "I wanted to listen to such words. You may prepare an alternative plan, because it is also unknown when I flee from here. But you wish to beat me." He says, "If you are not believing me, then I will act on it right now." He flies to space and smashes a satellite on the ground. It means in the ground of school, and it is exploding. He also tells me that I will leave after destroying this world in the same way. But I can offer you a chance as the final exams are near. And I will give the opportunity to the topper of the class that he may fire a gun on my one tentacle. As you know, my speed will be slowed down because of receiving a gunshot on my tentacle, so it will be easier for you to target me. Hearing it, all students are pleased, as we will be able to beat and shoot it, getting good grades, and that alien teacher also assists them in their exams. He takes them to space and the whole world. It is evident when the result is announced that the 6 students are the toppers. All students are satisfied enough. There are 6 toppers, and its tentacles are also 6. We will fire our gun and all its tentacles, so its speed may slow down and we may win. They all prepare themselves too much for it. And that day had also come, when they had targeted that alien teacher. They began to shoot its tentacles one by one after tying it up. Afterwards, some of the students threw water on it. Its body is swollen due to this. Then that alien teacher vanishes from there. Then it is seen that its head has locked into a glass, and he was going to be like this for one day. Then the new soldier, who had been hired as a second trainer by the government, comes there. He asks, "What do you think? That you will beat me easily?" He says that I have mixed viruses in the water. Then that student comes there, who used to say alien was his brother. He says, "No one can protect you from this virus. We also have its vaccine, and you will be terminated within 3 days. Then, that talented student brings Nagisa with him to the tower. But there is also a sibling of an alien teacher who reaches there. The weather was worsening, and the rain started. In this way, alien's brother's tentacles are weakened enough, and he cannot take any action. Taking the chance of it, Nagisa cuts his tentacle. In fact, they had acted upon the advice of that alien teacher, making their alternative plan. Then it is seen that Nagisa again returns to his class. There is also a new trainer and teacher when he goes to school. He says, "I will give you the vaccine on condition. You will have to give me the head of an alien that is in your hand." But all the kids surround him, coming there. They say, "Uncle, we have created a vaccine for this virus." They say, "Look, we are in front of you, absolutely right. We don't need your vaccine." Burying him, they begin to make him laugh. And that poor boy was again defeated. Then, military say to the kids approaching there, "You did the best. Now surrender, alien, so we ourselves may kill him." The government puts it in a room where many bombs are going to be exploded. This event was being seen live by the students and the teacher. But Alien is conveying a message to the kids through the live talk. "I am excited that I was hired as your teacher, and I enabled you so that you may confront others to save your life. There will be nothing greater than it for a teacher, that his student learned something valuable from him." Hearing it, all students are dejected, knowing that he was a great teacher. That alien teacher is talking the same way that he witnessed his chamber explode. He had been dead. Those students began to weep a lot. But how strange is this? That teacher is again seen with them, and he is crying along with them. Now, it has again started the same system. These students were attending the assassination classes with an alien teacher. It means that they were learning military tactics. The flashback starts here, and the movie also ends here. Thanks for watching.